Hello everybody and welcome to Tailor Simulator. So actually somebody left a comment about this saying, hey, try this game out. So here I am trying it out. I have had a little play around with it. It's pretty good actually. So we're going to get straight in and I'll show you what it's all about. We've got the welcome screen here. We've got different businesses we can go to. It teaches you about the tailoring and all the other bits and pieces. I'm not going to bother reading that because we're going to kind of do it in the video. So this is the town, and you see like there's loads of different shops. So we've got a tech place over there. There's a wholesaler over there. There's a casino as well. There's a coffee shop over there. What else have we got roaming around here? There's some other shops as well. There's a jazz place over there. All sorts of different places. These are all open and needed for us to run our shop. So all of that is very good. Plus all the actual tailoring side of stuff works pretty well too. So let's get inside and get started. So what we need to do first is we need to set up our workshop. So we need to go and buy a business desk and a cutting desk and a sewing machine from the furniture store. So what we do is we get on our bike. You can't walk over there, but it's easier to get on your bike. Make sure we don't run over that lady there and head over. So yeah, this is the town. You've got all of these as somewhere to eat just there that's available in the full version. There's an arcade place. So presumably at some point maybe we can go over there for a bit of chill time and play some arcade games. The tech place, we'll visit there later. The wholesaler over there. But we're coming to the furniture store. So let's just pull up outside and head in. Right, I need to buy a business desk. I need a cutting desk and the sewing machine. Order now. So once you've done that, as you can see, we've got two little vans on our screen right there, 50, 60 meters away. So they're on the way. They actually do deliver to us. So let's have a little ride back. I'll come around this way so you can see the rest of the town while we're waiting for them. So it all looks really good and operates really solidly as well. This is one of the more solid demos I've played so far. I only had like a 10-15 minute go of it just to make sure it all played and see how it was, but so far I'm very impressed with this. So that's the sort of town. Let's hurry up and get back because looks like our deliveries have arrived. You will see lots of cats and stuff roaming around. You can pet them. Right. They're waiting at the traffic lights. Wait for the lights to change. Hurry up, leave. Right. Couriers don't like waiting in traffic. They will wait indefinitely only for their first order. So they do get a little bit on the horn if you take a while. So let's just get some, see what I mean? Only just opened the door. I think we are in France, so it kind of makes sense that they would be straight on there with the horn. Let's get this one inside. As soon as you've unloaded, the van will drive away. Unfortunately, they do get stuck at these traffic lights. I think these traffic lights could do with moving to the end. Because if you've got more than one delivery, you have to wait for him to get into the delivery zone here. Open his doors. You can open his back doors as well, so if you've got some stuff at the back, you can do that. Right, so we've got all of our stuff. Let's place it down before moving on to the next thing. So you can use the chest in your bicycle to carry things. So we have a little done there. We have a little chest on the back here, so we can put all of our stuff in there from other shops if it's small enough. I'm just going to have a little rearrange in here and make sure everything is where I want it. I think it pretty much is, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Just as I had a little play before, my sewing machine was a little bit close to there, but I think it's okay just there. We can move around, making sure I can get around okay. That's all good. Right, let's head to the shop then. Let's go to, I think we go to the tech place now. You can talk to people. You see what it comes up with things. You can talk to people and ask them stuff about what's going on. Finally, all the preparations done. What preparations? I can open the music school with all the money I've saved. Maybe one of the talents trained at the music school will compose some music for the Tailor Simulator in the future. I'm a poor man, I have no money. If it sounds good, I'll sew a dress. So we can have little conversations with people. Sometimes they might have information about what's going on in the town or future jobs or something like that. You can talk to them. You can talk to people as well when they come into your shop. So everybody seems to be able to be talked to. I suppose I should be parking my bike correctly, really, shouldn't I? I should be putting it in there, but we'll leave it out front. Right, I need a cash register, I need an order book, and a retro phone, please. Not sure what time period we're in, to be honest. Because we have a retro phone. But the PCs look kind of old. I mean, the phone is older than the PCs, but the PCs look kind of old. And during my time just having a little walk around before I started the video, I did talk to somebody, and she said she'd bought a computer with 1 gigabyte of RAM and DOS 98. So I'm guessing we're maybe in the late 90s, mid 90s. Well, I guess late 90s because she bought DOS 98. So it's definitely after 1998, but sure we don't run these cats over. Right, let's bring this stuff inside. Put our cash register down. I think you just click this and it kind of auto places it, to be honest with you, in a very good spot. So I don't think I'd want to place that any differently myself. Grab the order book. Put that down there. Right, a letter from your father. Hello, this is your dad. I am proud of you for choosing to carry on the family tailoring shop. It hasn't been used in a while, so the walls and floors have fallen into disrepair. Now it's your turn to bring the shop back to life. I've sent a few gifts your way to help you get started. These gifts are part of a tradition passed down to each new generation of our family. Remember, you are not starting from scratch. You are inheriting a family legacy. It's a big responsibility, but it's also a lot of fun. Don't worry about rent. The shop belongs to our family, and your gifts are on the way. Good luck with your tailoring journey. May your path be clear and your work rewarding. Love, Dad. So we've got some gifts on the way. So there is actually a truck on the way with some gifts for us, and we don't need to pay rent in this place or anything like that, which is quite nice as well. So no bills to start off with. You just get straight on and get opening your business as soon as that traffic clears, of course, because we need those gifts to come. Interesting, the cats cross the road. When it's green for them, they cross the road. Very interesting. Very clever cats. Right, so we have a lot of boxes. I'm just going to put these over in the corner out the way there. Okay, the game is saved when you go home and end the day. So that's good to know. Name your business from the miniature workshop desk. So we have a miniature. So this is a miniature of the store. So you can see all the stairs and things. If I just pop outside, as you can see, that is a miniature of our store. That's where you do all of your customization for this. So you come into here. So I know it needs us to do the outside. We're going to name our store, but I'll show you the inside as well for now. So we can change different wall colors and all of that sort of stuff in here, floors, all of that. So you decorate everything using this miniature model, which I think is quite nice. We have shop. So we've got different things. We can add awnings, different wall colors for the outside and stuff as well, lamps, all of that sort of stuff. We can do car park, so we can have a place so our deliveries will come and they will wait here indefinitely. So unlike outside, where eventually they'll get a bit annoyed and stop pipping the horn and possibly, I suppose, drive away with your stuff, they will, if you've got a car park, come and wait here for as long as you need them to. And it clears them out of the way of the traffic as well, so if you've got multiple orders, somebody can come in, which is quite handy. We're going to start on the outside, though. We need to name our workshop, so I'm going to call this TP Tailors or Tailoring. I suppose it would be TP Tailoring, but we're going to TP Tailors. I quite like the look of that sign, to be honest with you. You can already change these things out the front as well, so you can add lamps and awnings out the front too. So we've done that. So if I pop outside now, I'm not actually sure if that appears or not. I assume indeed it does. That looks quite posh, doesn't it? This is one of the posher buildings I've ever had in a game. Very nice. Right, let's open up then. So we can click this sign to open. The emotional state of your customers directly affects their bargaining power and patience. When taking orders from your first customer, you will have no restrictions in terms of time or price. So now when I first read that, because I have done this before, I thought, why? I'll charge him like $12 million. I'll say I'll take a week over whatever he orders and I'll retire. It's a bit more limited than that, but I think what that means is they don't get annoyed if you're bargaining with them. So we can't just say, all right, I'm going to take 27 hours. You can give me $63 for this. He'll say no. But we can bargain with him as much as it takes, I think, is what we're establishing here. So if I say 8 hours for 30, that's a rip-off. Okay, so I'll lower the price a little bit. 28 for 7 hours. Still says that's a rip-off. 26. Still being ripped off. 25. All right, $25. Still a rip-off. 6 hours? He's still saying it's a rip-off. All right, we'll come back up to 7. We'll drop it down to 20. Not thrilled, but I'll sign off. So that's quite a cheap shirt I'm making you there. But that's how you bargain with them. And if they're, I guess if their emotional state is not great, they're not going to keep bargaining forever. Maybe they'll walk away or something like that. Right, so we've got our order. So all of your orders get written in this book just here, which is quite nice. So if you forget what you're doing or you've got lots of them on, they're all in there. So let's open up this pack. Unfortunately, it's the wrong way round. So I need yellow. We need some yellow thread as well, but I think that's for the sewing machine, so we'll leave that just there and grab that afterwards. Let's come over for cutting then. So he wants a male shirt. You can do female as well. He wants a shirt. Select it, then you get your scissors, and then you've just got to go around the lines. Now, you don't need to be overly precise with this. The game doesn't like cut massive holes into your fabric or anything like that. You just got to trace around the lines. Pretty simple stuff, and in fact, you can do it pretty quick as well. You can just race your way around. You don't need to be overly precise. But I think that's a good thing. I don't think if you had to be crazy precise with that, I think that would get very annoying. So we'll take that and we'll put it into the sewing machine. We'll grab the thread that he wanted, put that into the sewing machine as well, and then we can sew it. So what you have to do here is just move the fabric and simply sew it round. And make sure you don't sew your fingers to it in the process. There we go. So now we have a shirt ready done. So I can take this. Customer couldn't place an order, so we did have a customer there while I was busy with that, but that's fine. I'm busy showing you what to do here. So, phone number is 613-6210. I haven't used the phone like this since my grandparents' house. Right, let's give them a call, and then they'll come in to pick up the order. There we go. So they'll come and pick up an order. So, enable character upgrade. Press the C key for the development screen. So we've got all of this as well. So we can upgrade. So at the moment we're level 0. If we level up, we can start getting some different stuff like hanging racks. And you build your way up, as you can see. I'm just going to click it. But you can build your way up to getting better and better things. There's a skill tree as well. Let's hand him his shirt. There you go. Take the money. And he wants $12 change, so we can give him a 10 and 2 ones. There you go, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I say we are in France. We're working in dollars for some reason. But there is a lot of sort of French stuff about this place, I would say. I don't know. It's kind of weird that we're in dollars. I would expect euros or francs or something. Right, Lorenz Ruter. Okay. See what he would like doing. He would like yellow jersey and yellow thread, so we know we can do this. Now, I'm going to try a little bit more money for you. The last guy didn't pay much. Approved on my side, 25 for this one. I'll accept that. Parker Walker would like a blue one. He's very happy. I wonder if we could charge him 30. Keep, like, I don't know. Let's go with, like, 12 hours for him. Deal. He'll pay 30 for that. So we get a bit longer, and we get more money. Alright, so the first guy wants basically the same shirt as the last guy, didn't he? So we've already got the material. Make sure it's definitely the t-shirt. Got another order waiting for us. I think that was a bell. Somebody at the checkout there. Just get this cut out first. Come on. There we go. Put this into the sewing machine. So we've got two. Tell you what, we've got 2 more. We're a bit busy here. Right, remaining time. I'm making 2. We're already making one of these for 30. 19 hours? 15 hours, sir? 15, that's fine. That'll take us well into tomorrow. Okay, you want the same thing, but the female version. Drunk. $50. 40 hours. Sounds great. Pile on the order book. Excellent. I should have maxed out there, shouldn't I, really? She's drunk. She'll say yes to anything. Interesting. So you get drunk customers. That's interesting. So you can take advantage of that. Now, it's telling me to go and buy a mannequin. I feel like I've got some work to do here before we go and buy a mannequin. Alright, so that one's done. Alright, so that was Lorenz then, wasn't it? So it's 7, 9, 6, 0, 9, 8, 5. Give him a call. I have to say, you know, when the customer walks in and you're on the phone, this feels a bit like working in a tailor's. A little bit more than a lot of other games. I have to say, we're getting a lot of customers here. Worried. 20 hours for 30. Try it. Trust your estimate, please don't slip. Okay. Sell the customers one of your completed outfits. So we can choose anything here. Now, I don't have a completed outfit to give her, so if we did... So if you've got stuff already made, you can just hand them stuff off the shelf. So that's interesting. We'll stick with the yellow, because we've already got that on the go. 10 hours... 35. I tell you what, I am tempted to close the shop. Because I'm not sure I can fulfill all these orders before. So let's just... Oh, this is the guy, he wants his thing, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm not sure I can fulfill all of these orders in the time. You want 99 change. There you go, sir. Thank you. Come back. So if I close... That'll stop anybody new coming in. Now, the game wants me to go and buy a mannequin. Let's go and do that, and then and a rack. And then we'll come back and we'll make what's needed. Because then we can call those people back tomorrow. If you take too many orders, you're just going to end up failing on some of them, aren't you? You're better off starting small, especially when you're learning the game. Start small, build your way up. Right, I need a mannequin. I also need... is that it? Buy a rack from the furniture store. Okay, so I need a rack as well. Close hanger. Hanging rack? Is that what it means? It just says rack. There's nothing just called rack, and hanging rack is locked. Did I go past it? Probably did. Or am I not in the right place? Oh no, there it is. Rack. Right, let's get that order in. So the clock continues, so you just go home, I think, to end the day, don't you? So I think we can just carry on working all night long, which is quite handy. So they're on the way. Whilst they are on the way, we have some orders to fulfill. I'm going to do the 2 yellows first, since we've already got that on the thing. It's good that it has the time on there, isn't it? So we'll just select that. Actually, I just thought they're going to get very impatient, aren't they? Let's put that just... I don't know where to put this, really. Put it there for now. Just to clear them through. They're going to get annoyed and start sounding their horn at me if we don't deal with them. Already, I've got it out. I've got it out. I've got no room in my shop for this. But I have it out. Right, we've got a rack. It's blocking the entrance. It's going to block everything here. I need to move these things. We'll have a shift around. We've got a skill tree. We'll discover the skill tree in a moment. Let's get some stuff cut, shall we? Otherwise, I'm completely going to run out here. Right, that is not the... That's not the shirt, is it? That's... Now, if I retrieve the fabric and put it down again, that should clear that. I'm guessing. Let it do its thing. There we go. Not enough fabric. Do we have any more of that? I don't. And I don't have enough fabric, apparently, to make a t-shirt. That's annoying. Okay. Let's grab that one off. Let's do the blue ones, and I'll have to order some. So the blue ones were one female, one male. Put that on there. Make sure we don't stitch it though with that. Okay, we'll just chuck it down there then. That's good that it won't let you do it with the wrong thread. That's quite nice. How do I put this on here? Okay, let's just put that down. It's having a freak out. Let's just do the female version while it's having its freak out. Can't quite get those. There we go. Another one there. Alright, so that's those two t-shirts made. Did they both want blue thread? Blue thread, one wants, so she wants white thread, he wants blue thread. So that's fine then. Let's put that one in here. That on there. And so. That one, I guess this one could go the rack, or should we just leave it? I think we should just, I don't know where to put completed orders. I'm just tossing them on the floor right now. But I don't know if that's really what we should be doing with those. I have a feeling that's wrong. Like I should be putting them somewhere. It isn't like you can do that until you put the shirt on, does it? Once you've got the top on, then it allows you to put the thread on. You can't preload the thread. Okay, so we've got those two completed. So the ones that I haven't got are the yellow ones. So we need to get some yellow fabric. Now, I don't actually know where to get that from. Let's just discover the skill tree for a moment. So it looks like we've got a pretty big skill tree to work our way through, doesn't it? So we can unlock dresses and all sorts of other things. So it looks like you've got the fabric, and then you can unlock different items that come from that fabric, I think. It's interesting. So for this one, for example, we can learn a polo shirt, which I think is what I've just done there. Upgrade your business from the miniature workshop. If you wish, you can customize your business. Okay, so we could upgrade that. Just before I do, I think it must have to go over to the wholesaler to get that fabric. Now midnight, and the clock has stopped. Close your workshop and go home to start a new day. Hopefully everywhere is still open. We're pulling a bit of an all-nighter. Right, do you have fabric? You do. Look at this. Right, so I want some of it. $75? Right, I want some of this. So this is where you come for all of your stuff then. So we get thread from here as well. Probably a good idea to pick up some more yellow thread then. So we've used quite a bit of that already. You get your threads, buttons as well, but they don't look like they're in the demo yet. So I think we'll order that. And I should be able to chuck these in the back of my bike. I do like, I hope this doesn't change actually. I like the fact you can do this at midnight. So you don't need to do this at the beginning or the end of the day or whatever. You can just come in, everywhere's still open. So you can come and get your stock sorted. I quite like that. There's also, unless you can upgrade your bike, I don't know how much you can fit in here. But unless you upgrade your bike from time to time, you only got 3 slots. So there might be the odd occasion where you've had a really busy day, you need to get everything back for the next day. One thing I definitely do need, though, is a place to store all this stuff. Now, I can store some of it down there by the looks of it. But as for how much I can store down there, I have no idea. We try and put the red down as well. Get the red. Might be able to store all of these down here. That would be handy. Okay, so you can only store 4. I'm guessing I can store some of these down there, perhaps. No, you can't, I don't think. Okay. It doesn't look like you can store things down there. It'd be nice if you could store everything down there. But I'm sure you can buy stuff. We just haven't done it. I'm going to make these 2 yellow ones now, and then they'll be ready for us in the morning, won't they? So it's... Is this 2 females? 2 female yellow shirts, both with white thread. Which is already in handily. Make the female shirt. One. So in theory, we should be using less fabric on the female shirts as well, so you should get more out of your fabric if you're doing the female ones. So they both wanted white thread, so we can just quickly stitch these up. And then when the morning, I don't know if you can phone them at night, but in the morning I'm going to phone them. Just toss everything down there. That can't be the way you do this, but I think until I've got somewhere, I think I need that hanger thing, or like a rack with a hanger. Alright, so let's just toss those down there. I'm going to put my, so we need a bit of a rearrange here. I've got this thing in the middle of the floor, which is not handy. Where can this go, really? In the way everywhere. I think what I'm going to have to do is move my sewing machine, probably. Got a mannequin here. Now, the mannequin can just... blocking the entrance. Not really blocking the entrance, is it? Come on. Okay, our store is a bit tight, I will say. This doesn't help. Having this stuff down here is not helpful. Let's just move some of it out of the way. And then I'm going to put my sewing machine in the corner, I think. Or put this unit in the corner, perhaps. Maybe the unit in the window, actually. Oddly, this stuff seems to be able to go anywhere. That's not blocking an entrance, which is handy. So I'm going to put this in the window. Like that. We'll put the mannequin hopefully at the side of it, and then this stuff can go down there, I think. So hopefully this mannequin can go... Come on, that's not blocking the entrance! How is that blocking the entrance? Okay, that's going to go over here then. Definitely not blocking an entrance there. It'll be fine just there. And then this stuff I'm just going to chuck down here until I can find some better storage for it. Which, based on so far playing this game, I'd be shocked if there isn't a specific place I can be putting this. I wonder what we put on the rack then. Presumably I put shirts and stuff on the rack. I don't want to put these ones on in case I can't get them off. But presumably I put tops and stuff on there, as well as on there. And that's where we can grab them to sell. Right, upgrade your business. We can do that and then we'll go home. So upgrade your business. So now this stuff is available that we looked at earlier on, I think. Is that what it's saying? Oh no, upgrade. Here is upgrade. It says you can customize your business if you wish. Let's upgrade. So we've upgraded the business. Ah, we've got space. That would have been handy like 2 minutes ago. Oh, come on. Just spent all that time trying to squeeze everything in. And all I had to do is upgrade the business. Oh, I'm going to keep my... I think I'm going to keep the customer side of things over here. Anyway, though. So I'm going to keep working just there. We'll keep our miniature... Can I move this? Yes, I can. Component cannot... Oh, you can't move that. I mean, it says move. I don't know if that's just a demo thing or if that will be able to be moved. It's okay there. It's not like a problem, is it? But I think I'd quite like to have that just out of the way, back in the back or something. I think we'll keep that over there. So that's like our making area over this side. They're all queuing over there. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. This is only a demo anyway, so, you know, if we come back to this later on at some point, we'd have to start again anyway. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. It was quite nice, actually, apart from the pile of stuff. So we've done that. Get a dressing cabin so your customers can try on clothes. Get a chair. Oh, okay. So we can have them trying on some clothes then as well. I'm glad I'm doing this while I'm closed. I think you'd be, if you'd started the next day, I think you'd be missing out because you'd be missing customers doing all of this. This is what I need, isn't it? Keep your organized clothes for $200. We could keep everything organized. I need that really, don't I, to hang their stuff on. Let's see how much money this is gonna get. A chair so your customers can sit while they wait. So we'll get a chair. How much is that going to be? Well, that's only 185. That's not too bad. I'm gonna get the clothes hanger as well then. A little bit pricey for us, but it's okay. We're still getting delivery despite it being midnight. A world that never sleeps. It's a shame we can't go for dinner yet. I don't know what's going to happen here. So this is available in the full version. I have no idea what that's about. Whether we can just go and have a drink or have some food or something. What that plays into, I don't know. Maybe I can take prospective clients there. So maybe somebody wants me to do, I don't know, maybe they want me to tailor their wedding or something. So we take them over there and sit and have a drink. Bite to eat or something. So we can discuss business. Who knows what that's going to be for. Maybe it's just for fun. Alright, I'm going to grab this. Now, where can I... See, if that wasn't there, that'd be perfect. But just going to have to go something like that. And then I can chuck these things on. So they're not all over the floor. Which is a little bit better. So if I... There probably... Well, I shouldn't have. I didn't look, did I? There's probably something I could put all that stuff on in there as well. Never mind. Right. It's difficult to know where to put this, to be honest. I put my checkout over there. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Because you wouldn't want this just like that, because it stops me looking, but not the people in the window. Why are you still... Oh, we've got a chair. Didn't take the chair out. Got the chair. Yeah, I don't really want to put that in the window, do we? Because that's just pointless. Talk to someone on the street. Okay, we'll socialize in a second. Yeah, that's pointless. So maybe move the checkout back over. Because I don't have anywhere for that particularly. Let's try and move it again. Actually, I can't seem to move this again. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I thought, oh no, I can't move it. Maybe it'd be better just over there. Or something. A difficult one. If I move the rack of clothes could come over here. That's a... Well, I guess it could. The rack of clothes could come over there. It's out of the way. I'll keep serving just here. Or should we serve where we were serving? I think I'm going to keep serving here. And then we'll put this in the corner. Ah, can't place it. Actually, that could just be... If you're not... Sometimes if you're looking a bit too far down, it seems to think that it's going through the floor. And won't place. So you have to make sure you kind of look up a little bit sometimes. Putting stuff near the door is annoying. Alright, so I think my thing is in the way there, isn't it? Technically, it could just go like that, I suppose, but... Put it there. Let's just move us a little bit further over. That should be fine now. It's not fine. How is that not fine? Or do they have to have it this way round, I wonder? Surely not. I think that's where they stand, so that's not doing them any favours, is it? Surely it's got to be like this. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Let's just place it there. It's not overly private, but I can't seem to place it any other way. I guess they could be like... actually, if I come here, we can have it here. So it's private-ish, unless I'm standing at the till and I can watch, but we'll ignore that. Let's give them a chair so they can wait. They're going to have to sit over here. They can sit by the window, I guess. If they sit them here, they can sit and look out the window. And then I'll place this over here. Like so. It'll do for now. Right, let's go and socialise then. You're drunk. Might as well talk to you. You're the first person I really see. I have an important meeting this weekend. I just can't decide what to wear to this meeting. It shouldn't be that difficult to reach a decision on this matter. If it's not too difficult, just give me an idea. The tailor shop I set up in the middle of the city is for this. I didn't build a huge workshop just for exercise. Alright, if we can agree on a reasonable price, why not? Okay, so we've got a potential customer. I'm pretty sure she's the customer that's already ordered something from us. So we've socialised. So you can get customers by wandering around as well. So if you wander around, we can talk to people and then get prospective customers, which is quite nice. I think it's time for us to go home, though. So let's go and check this out. I don't know if we've got an inside here. There's a jazz bar just here. It looks like we can come and have a little drink before the end. Let's see what we've got here. Cola, lemonade, purple rain, sex on the beach, water, or wine. Hey, look, they're all free. They're all free. You know what? Let's have a glass of wine to end the day, shall we? Send or throw. Send or throw? I'll send it down my neck. How about that? Well, that wine has just ruined me. Just wanted a simple glass of wine just to unwind at the end of the day. Wow, we're still hungover. After 8 hours of sleep off one glass... What was in that wine? You've drugged me. I know you have. There was something in that wine. So don't drink the booze, because it does this awful thing to you. Play roulette at the casino. Play roulette at the casino? At 8 AM? We're some sort of gambling addict. We will go over to the casino. Let's just call these people in, actually, before opening. I just want to call everybody, so we've made... I've made everybody's orders. Now, 2 of those have gone off now, which is weird. Should I have called them last night, then? I thought that was just the end of the day. But I bet their timer's gone, and it's taken them off the screen. Which is a bit annoying. So now I've only got 2 orders. I've only got the 2 women's orders. Uh, 493-3392. Call. Alright, so we've got them. It's a bit annoying. So I've got 2 well, I suppose it's not that annoying in a way. Now, which one is the... So we've got this one's just spare. So I'm going to put this... Can I put this on my rack? Or does it have to go on the mannequin? I guess it goes on the mannequin. We could sell that to anyone. Oh, this is the drunk lady who's still drunk. So do we think she's got a bit of a problem if she's still drunk at this time of day? She wanted the blue one. She probably doesn't even remember purchasing this. What are you doing? Oh, she's going to try it on. She's going to try it on. There we go. You look fantastic. It really goes with the skirt there. And the white shoes. Fantastic. Suits you brilliantly. I'll take your money. You want 34 change? Oh, this is too close to that machine. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is too close, so we need to move. So they do go and try it on there, so I need to make that, put that somewhere else, really. You just want one of these. There you go. You're going to try that on as well. While you're doing that, I'm just going to move slightly out. There we go. Suits you as well. Good luck with the job interview. I think it was you I spoke to last night. Right, there you go. Thank you. Right, let's go to the casino. Let's try our luck at the casino. You can get your depleted supplies from the wholesaler. Yeah, we've already done that. Okay, we're now in the casino. So it looks like we can do pretty much anything in here. Well, I say that. There's not as much to do as I thought. So we can... available in the full version, so we can only play roulette. Let's go 5 on red. How do we do this? Oh, now we can place our bet. 5 on red. Do with a faster timer here. All right, here we go. 5 on red. Oh, it's on black. I'm pretty sure it landed somewhere. It was like on a red and then something clicked it out there. Let's go 5 on... Actually, let's go 20 on even. 20 on even. We're risking it now. Come on, be an even number. 7! I'm pretty sure it was going to land somewhere on a 4 or a 2 there as well. All right, we'll go one more. We'll go... All right, we'll go 50... We'll go 20, sorry, on black. 20 on black. Then we'll cut our losses. It's on black! We win! Nice. So at least we've got some back there. Right, let's leave. Let's head back. So you can get depleted supplies from your wholesaler, which we've already done. Have we reached sort of the end of the tutorial then? I think we may have done. So I think, actually, I might leave this here, to be honest. I think we could do another day of making stuff, but you've kind of seen all of that in play now. And you've seen me go around everywhere. We've tried a few things. End the day and save, enter your home through the door of the jazz bar. So yeah, that's kind of it then. That is kind of it. For the demo. You can keep playing this by the looks of it. You could keep making stuff for everybody. So if you download this yourself, I think you could probably just keep going and making a few more things. I get that feeling at the moment. Maybe not. But let's just go home and test that theory. Let's just see if it is just like a 2-day thing and then the game is over. Just in case. I didn't actually... No, maybe I shouldn't have entered. Well, I did enter anyway. Day 3. We didn't do anything on day 2, really. Just deliveries. Yeah, so I think that's it, but it looks like you can keep going. So if you are interested in downloading this, go ahead, download it. You can get materials from the place. You can make a lot of things. How far you can go on the skill tree, I'm not sure. Obviously, there'll be a lot of stuff locked, but there's a few more things to learn. Shoulder tank there. So there are a few more things to learn, so you can work your way through a little bit. The game doesn't save properly. I don't... Or maybe it does, actually. It said save, didn't it? It didn't save properly at the beginning, so maybe it has saved now, to be fair. So I'm going to leave this one here. I may come back to this and play this a little bit more if the feedback is good and you want to see a bit more of it before the full game, but I'll probably return and have another look at this when the game is either early access or full version, because I thought this was really well done. This is one of the better games I've played this year, actually. Very, very good. So, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.